If you're watching this video, probably you have an Etsy store or you're planning on having an Etsy store and you've heard a lot about Pinterest. You may be already using Pinterest for your Etsy store, but maybe you are not. And I am sure you heard all the good word about how Pinterest can help you sell more with Etsy. But I'm sure you must be already feeling that this is like another platform, another task, another hat that you have to wear for your business. Like, you're already wearing so many hats for your business, and Pinterest may feel like just one. But trust me, I'm gonna share with you some amazing ideas and a very easy Pinterest pinning strategy that will help you get going without feeling like it's a burden. So you have an Etsy shop, or you're planning on starting your Etsy store, or you may be using Pinterest already or not yet, but I'm sure if you're watching this video is because you've heard a lot about how Pinterest can help you sell more and grow your Etsy business. But I'm also sure that you must be feeling a little bit of overwhelm, thinking that this is another chore, another hat that you have to add to all the business owners' hats that you're already wearing. After all, there is, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and now Pinterest. I get it. It feels like a lot, but you can have a very low effort Pinterest pinning strategy that over time will build up and will help you gain traction on Pinterest and obviously more traffic to your store, and you will sell more. I don't have an Etsy shop yet. However, I work with clients that have, aside from their Shopify store, that also have Etsy shops, and we accomplished a lot of great views, traction, traffic, and sales coming from Pinterest. And if you're short on time, don't worry, save this video for later, but I will share with you, I will break it down easily how this works, how I do this for my clients, and how you can do it for yourself. Trust me, it's gonna be sweet and easy. And if we haven't met before, my name is Tereza Toledo. I'm a Pinterest marketing expert. I help business owners, brands, and creators to build their audiences on Pinterest and obviously to sell more. You can learn more about me right below in the description. I also have a free guide that you can grab right there to get started, and more ideas on how you can do this by yourself or have me help you do it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to subscribe so you can learn more about Pinterest marketing and continue watching this video so you know exactly how it is that you're going to end up selling more with Pinterest. The first thing that I want to talk about before I start sharing my screen so you can see how you do it is that Pinterest has a lot of advantages when you are using it to share your Etsy store listings, to share your products that are better than what we see happening with other platforms. First, Pinterest is free. You don't need to run ads or to pay extra. When somebody finds your products through Pinterest, find the listing that you pinned on Pinterest organically, click on it and buy, you don't have to pay extra to Etsy for more. That will not go with your ad situation when, with Etsy, when Etsy runs ads and people buy from that ad. No, this is organic and you will not add anything else. It's totally free. Second, you don't need to be on Pinterest all the time for this to work. It's not a platform that you have to be engaging, answering, communicating. People will eventually ask you questions, comment, and you can monitor them every so often, but you don't have to be on Pinterest all the time, every single day. Third, you can use the images and the videos of your products, the ones that you already have created. And if you created Reels, TikToks, you can also use that for Pinterest. Number 4, your Etsy product pins will show on different areas of Pinterest, on your home feed, on the search, on the shop, and even after other pins. So it's not just in one spot in your account. Your Etsy product pins are spread all over Pinterest. Number 5, if you have a website, you can link your website to the same Pinterest account while pinning your product listings from Etsy. If you don't have a website, that is okay. You can leave your Etsy store link on your profile or a link in bio if you have, but I would rather that eventually you would be able to also have a website. Now, number 6, this is something that's happened more recently. We are seeing Pinterest giving a lot of extra views to Etsy products. Pinterest is sharing, and I'm gonna show this to you when I'm screen sharing, that Pinterest is showcasing more of Etsy products, making this such a great time to get started. And before we go diving in, let's talk about a few things that you need to keep in mind. You cannot claim your Etsy store on Pinterest like we used to do in the past. In the past, we were able to claim our Etsy shop, claim our YouTube channel, and also claim our Instagram accounts. This feature at the moment does not exist on Pinterest anymore, but it doesn't matter. When you create a product that links to your Etsy links, a product pin that links to your Etsy link, Pinterest will say that this is on Etsy, not on your website, but that's okay, because in the end of the day, what we want is for people to click on that pin, go to your Etsy store and buy it. Now, it also will take time. Pinterest is a slow burn, but like any other platform, it takes time for you to get your content going, to get, gain followers, but also to gain traction on the platform. You don't need to worry about, gaining followers. I would rather have you worrying about consistently pinning, increasing views, and eventually link clicks. Another thing is that your Etsy product description will automatically override whatever pin description that you create when you're creating your pins on Pinterest or even on Tailwind. So don't worry about that. That's okay. Focus on creating well keyworded, obviously, descriptions for your products on your Etsy store. So when Pinterest pulls it, it works for Pinterest as well. Now, in order to get started with Pinterest marketing, aside from having your Etsy store, obviously, you're gonna need to have a Pinterest business account. Super easy to create on Pinterest, not much to it. If you have a website, I want you to add your website there and claim that website. That will not affect your Etsy listings. So go ahead, if you have a website, add. If not, just use your Etsy as the website. Now, next, you're gonna optimize your account with keywords. I will not be sharing a full keyword tutorial in this video. I do have another video explaining that, or in my guides, I do have explanation. You can grab them below in the description and caption, because this is a little bit longer and I do have more things to share with you so you can start using Pinterest for Etsy. Now, with your keywords in hand, I want you to optimize your account. I want you to have keywords in your account name, your account description, on your boards. I want you to create also a banner on your account. I'm going to show really briefly on my account how it looks like in a moment, but I want you pretty much to make people understand and see what it is that your account is about once they get there, but also let Pinterest understand what your content is. The more well keyworded your account is, the better your pins in your account will rank in terms of Pinterest SEO, and more people will see. If you don't know how to optimize your account, make sure to check my account optimization video that explains little by little, step by step, how you can do that for a successful account. So pretty much what you see here is the back end of my own account. I do have my website claimed. I do have a banner, sharing my freebie, pin, pretty much my bio name, my bio description with keywords, and in a way that people can understand how it is as soon as they get in. The next step, you need to keep in mind that you're gonna have Pinterest boards. Pinterest boards are a way to pretty much store and organize your pins. The more descriptive your board title and your board description is with keywords, the better it is. You also want to have your boards very specific to the content that you're going to be sharing. And on those boards, what you can do is create boards for collections, for gift guides, for certain holidays, for seasonal products, right? Your boards will need keywords for Pinterest to understand it and for a better Pinterest SEO strategy. Just like your pins, you get better results when using the proper keywords. When it comes to your keywords, I want you to use a mix of keywords that pretty much describe and name your product, keywords that describe the solutions that you offer, and also the problems that you solve. So your keywords should tackle those three areas. Now, when it comes to creating pins, you are going to be creating pin images from your Etsy store, and also you can create pins straight from your images on Etsy. I will show how you can do this in a moment. You can batch create and schedule your pins using Pinterest itself for free, or you can use a pin scheduler as a tailwind. Now for pins, you can create image pins using Canva from your pins from your store using your images that are already in your store, and also your videos. If you are creating videos, you're creating images for social media, for TikTok, I would love to see you repurposing them to Pinterest, making sure that they have the Pinterest proper dimensions, which is usually 2x3, or you could even use the Instagram story and TikTok video size. Pinterest is also accepting square images at the moment. Normally, we prefer the images that are a little bit longer because they take a little bit more space on the feed, especially because Pinterest is a vertical platform, and obviously you want your products to be showing. When also you're creating pins for your products, or even this is an idea for when you are preparing images of your products, it's always great to showcase your product in a lifestyle image. So I love to see accounts that pretty much have the product by itself, but also the product on the shelf being used on real life on a table. This is really a great thing. Now, before we go talking about this lowest effort strategy, pinning strategy that I wanted to use, I will go back and share some other cool things with you. So here I have on my feed, I'm searching for soap dispensers because this is a product that I've been working with, and I do think that this is a great example. So once I search soap dispensers here, Pinterest gives me a lot of products, and I'm not even using the shop part. If I go on the shop part, it's going to be even more obvious, but you can see how Pinterest is showcasing pins that go to websites, but right away also pins that go straight to Etsy, and those are among promoted pins. And this is what I've been saying, that Pinterest is giving Etsy content a little bit of a boost at the moment. See another one, Etsy here. And if we keep scrolling more on Etsy, and those are all organic pins that go straight to an Etsy store. If I go on shop for this product, the same thing here. This is a website, this is Etsy. And if we can keep going, a website, Etsy, IKEA, Etsy, for the same product. So it is totally worth to take the time and start getting your Etsy listings on Pinterest. And this here seems like they are pretty much images pinned straight from Etsy. Not much work, they're not really pin created, so you should definitely be using this. So here you can see, for example, items that I was talking about. And this is the Etsy listing that they have, the Etsy shop that they have. If this account wanted to save this pin, they can save using the pin it button, which is a Google Chrome extension, or they could do it manually using Pinterest, but super simple here. What we are gonna do, we're gonna save to Pinterest. We would choose the board. Obviously I don't have specific boards for this product, but I'm gonna just choose a board so I can create, so you can see how it goes. And once I click save, just takes a few seconds, and I can visit and see the pin. So pretty much Etsy, Pinterest pull this image from Etsy. The image is going to show in a minute, but it also pulls the image title and whatever description that we have there. I'm going to refresh here so we can see. There you go. And this is going to be showcased on my account. As we can see, I will show you how it would look like in my account. At the moment, I check on, it's going to be on my saved pins, and right here, this is how my product that I just saved from Etsy looks like, and it's showcased. So it does pull everything as it is from Etsy. So in this case, don't worry about rewriting you know, the whole deal here, because the description and the title coming from Etsy will override whatever you write, and people can simply see this and click on it and buy, and this is totally free. And to create a pin, if you want to use a video or if you want to use an image, you can also, I want you to create from Pinterest itself. You're gonna go, you click on create. If you have the new pin creator such as I have, this is how it's gonna look like, and you're gonna create pin. If you have the older one, that's totally fine. You are still gonna be using idea pins for your videos, and you're gonna be using pins for your pins and for your video pins. But pretty much what you're gonna do here, you're gonna choose a file, drag and drop your image or your video right here. Next, you're gonna add your pin title and your pin description. So once you upload your image or your video, you're gonna have the opportunity to write a pin title, a pin description, a link, choose a board, search for a tag. Now, if this link goes to your Etsy listing, Pinterest will overwrite this. You're gonna have the information from Etsy here instead. So that's okay. You can still write it and add this because this stays on the back end of the pin. Now, if this will link to your website, in case you also have a website, this will be different. This is, you know, the Etsy is not gonna overwrite. But if you link to your But if you link to your Etsy listing, it's gonna, you know, be overwritten. And once you have this all here, you're just gonna tap on publish and your pin will be published. So now let's talk about the pinning strategy. Now that you know how to get your account going, how to get your account optimized, even, you know, how can you find out more about your keywords, what I want you to do is to either using images that you have, your product images or product videos, or create more. Like I said, I love when I see a brand using images that are a mix of product images with a mix of lifestyle images showcasing the product being used. But also, if you are creating TikToks, remember, you can repurpose them, make sure that they don't have the watermark. Pinterest does not like watermark from other platforms, plus it looks a little sloppy. So my lowest pinning effort strategy includes between 1 and 3 pins a day. When you use this strategy for a period of time of minimum of 90 days, you will start seeing results. You will start seeing growth, seeing views, and seeing eventually link clicks to your site, to your Etsy store, and more sales from Pinterest. Ideally, I would love to have you using images and videos, not just videos or not just images. Yes, videos are great to catch the attention of the person, but don't forget, images are just a one tap. People tap and go straight to your product, right? So what I showed you when creating the pin is the upcoming Pinterest pin creator, which is a more simplified version. I do have a video explaining it, talking about it, how Pinterest has changed, how this is going to simplify the process. If you have that builder, you're going to be using one builder. If you don't have, you have the other builder, I would like to have you pinning either one idea pin or a video pin a day, and also one image pin a day. If you feel like you can go a little bit more, go. But my, lazy Pinterest pinning strategy is between 1 to 3 pins a day. You are going to be creating these pins with Pinterest itself. You can schedule them for free on Pinterest, or if you want to use a scheduler, you can also, such as Tailwind, you can also use it. Another thing that you can also add to these, and this doesn't have to be every day, but every so often when you're creating your pins and you just want to add a little boost, go to your Etsy listing and manually save that image just like I showcased. This step is not mandatory, but it definitely could help things move faster. Remember, Pinterest is giving Etsy a bit of a boost, and now it's the time to take advantage of it, so you can obviously grow, and find a new audience, find new clients, and sell more. Again, below I have some resources for you. I do have a guide, and I have more information that will help you get going. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so, and like this video so more people like you can watch it.